Bonjour and welcome, fellow travelers, to another exciting episode on our channel. Today, we're embarking on a virtual journey to the city of love, the fashion capital of the world, the city of lights. Yes, you guessed it, we're heading to Paris. In this video, we're going to share with you an ultimate guide to exploring Paris in 48 hours. We'll cover everything from planning your itinerary, transportation, accommodation, to food and dining, and even budgeting tips. We'll also delve into cultural etiquette, uncover some hidden gems, and provide safety tips to ensure you have a memorable and safe trip. So if you're planning a trip or just curious about what Paris has to offer, this video is for you. And remember, if you're not already a part of our travel community, hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Let's get started, shall we? Ever wondered how to make the most out of 48 hours in Paris? Well, the first step is planning your itinerary. Paris is brimming with iconic landmarks that are a must-visit. The Eiffel Tower, standing tall and proud, the Louvre Museum housing the world's most extensive collection of art, and the Notre Dame Cathedral, a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture. These are just a few of the jewels in Paris's crown. But remember, it's not just about ticking off the sights. It's about taking the time to truly soak in the experience. Allocate your time wisely, ensuring you have ample moments to wander, explore, and immerse yourself in each attraction without feeling rushed. After all, Paris is not just a city, it's an experience. With a well-planned itinerary, you're all set to dive into the Parisian experience. Getting around Paris need not be a hassle. With an efficient public transportation system, the City of Lights is easier to navigate than you might think. The Paris Metro, with its extensive network, is an excellent option for quick and convenient travel. Every corner of the city is just a metro ride away. But don't forget about the city's buses. They follow numerous routes and can often provide a more scenic journey, offering glimpses of the city's iconic landmarks. If you're looking for an even more immersive experience, consider exploring Paris by foot. It's a city meant for strolling, where every street and alleyway can reveal a hidden gem. Remember, time is precious when you've only got 48 hours, so plan your routes wisely. Make use of real-time transit apps to avoid unnecessary waiting and to ensure a smooth journey. With Paris's efficient transportation, the city is at your fingertips. A good night's sleep is important, especially after a day of exploring. Paris offers a plethora of accommodation options. Whether you're seeking the luxury of a 5-star hotel or the camaraderie of a budget-friendly hostel, the key is to choose a place that's centrally located, so you're within a stone's throw of the city's iconic attractions. The charming Marais district, the bustling Saint-Germain-des-Prés, or the chic Rue de Rivoli could be your potential neighborhoods. Remember, Paris is a popular destination all year round, so it's wise to book your accommodation well in advance. Not only does this guarantee you a place to rest your head, but it often comes with the benefit of better rates. Hotels and hostels both offer early bird discounts, and who doesn't love a good deal? With a comfortable stay booked and ready for your arrival, you're all set to conquer the city and make the most of your 48 hours in Paris. Part of the Parisian experience is indulging in their world-renowned cuisine. The city is brimming with a plethora of cafes and bistros, each offering a unique taste of France. A table by the window in a quaint cafe, a steaming cup of coffee, and a plate of freshly baked croissant. It's a scene straight out of a postcard, and it's all yours to enjoy. Imagine starting your day with an iconic French breakfast. From flaky croissants to creamy pains au chocolat, there's no shortage of pastries to delight your taste buds. And don't forget the baguette. This staple of French cuisine is as versatile as it is delicious, perfect for sandwiches, or just on its own with a bit of butter. For lunch, how about a visit to a local bistro? These small, often family-run establishments are a treasure trove of traditional French dishes. From hearty coq au vin to delicate quiche Lorraine, there's something for every palate. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try a plate of escargot, a classic French delicacy? Cheese lovers, you're in for a treat. With over 1,000 types to choose from, France is a cheese paradise. From the creamy camembert to the pungent roquefort, each region boasts its own specialty. Pair them with a baguette and some fruit, and you have a simple but scrumptious meal. And of course, no French dining experience is complete without a glass of wine. Whether you prefer the full-bodied reds of Bordeaux or the crisp whites of the Loire Valley, there's a vintage for every occasion. Savoring a glass of French wine as you watch the world go by is a quintessential Parisian pleasure. But remember, dining in Paris is not just about the food and drink. It's about taking the time to savor each bite, each sip, and the ambiance of the city itself. It's about the pleasure of good company and conversation. So take your time, sit back, and let the city of love charm you with its gastronomic delights. With your stomach full, you're ready to continue your Parisian adventure. Traveling need not be a strain on your wallet. In Paris, the average meal at a modest restaurant may cost you about 20 euros, while a one-way ticket on public transportation is just under 2 euros. Entrance fees for major attractions like the Louvre or the Eiffel Tower can add up, ranging from 15 to 25 euros each. But don't fret, there are ways to keep your budget in check. Consider investing in a Paris Museum Pass, which offers unlimited access to over 60 museums and monuments. This can save you not only money, but also time spent in ticket lines. As for dining, indulge in affordable yet delectable French cuisine by opting for local bakeries and street food stalls. You might be surprised by the quality of a €6 baguette sandwich. Remember, the joy of travel is not determined by the amount you spend, but by the experiences you gain. With smart budgeting, Paris is an affordable dream. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. The same applies when you're in Paris, the City of Lights. Part of the charm of traveling is immersing yourself in the local culture. And to do that, it's important to understand and respect French customs and etiquettes. Start with greetings. In France, a common form of greeting is a kiss on each cheek, a gesture known as la bise. But remember, it's more of a cheek touch than an actual kiss. And while we're on the topic of social etiquette, remember to say bonjour during the day and bonsoir in the evening. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in showing respect. When visiting religious sites, be mindful of the sanctity of these places. Dress modestly, speak softly, and avoid photography where it's prohibited. With a bit of cultural etiquette, you'll fit right in. Beyond the iconic landmarks, Paris has much more to offer. When we venture off the beaten path, the real charm of the city begins to unfold. Take, for instance, the bohemian neighborhood of Montmartre. Steeped in history, this is where the great artists of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, like Van Gogh, Picasso, and Renoir, found their inspiration. As you stroll through its cobbled streets, you'll find an array of charming cafes, quirky boutiques, and a bustling artist square where you can get your portrait sketched. Don't forget to visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica at the hilltop for a breathtaking view of Paris. Moving on, let's delve into the vibrant Marais district. Once a marshland, Marais has transformed into one of the trendiest neighborhoods in Paris. Its narrow, winding streets are a fusion of the old and new, with medieval architecture standing shoulder to shoulder with hip boutiques and modern galleries. It's also the heart of Paris's LGBTQ+ community, making it a lively and diverse district. And if you're a fan of falafel, you're in luck. The Rue des Rosiers, at the heart of Marais, is famous for its falafel stands. Another hidden gem is the Canal Saint-Martin. On sunny days, locals flock to this picturesque canal to picnic, play music, and enjoy a relaxed afternoon. It's a perfect spot to unwind and watch the world go by. There are countless other treasures waiting to be discovered in Paris's lesser-known corners. So we encourage you to step off the tourist trail and immerse yourself in the city's local neighborhoods. Visit the local markets, try the neighborhood bistros, and mingle with the locals. Discovering these hidden gems will make your Parisian experience truly unique. So get out there, explore, and let Paris surprise you. Immersing yourself in a new city isn't just about visiting its landmarks or trying its cuisine. It's also about engaging with the locals. Parisians are known for their unique charm and wit. They take pride in their city and culture, and they appreciate when visitors show a genuine interest in their way of life. Try breaking the ice with a few simple French phrases. A simple bonjour or merci can go a long way. Parisians are more likely to respond positively when you make an effort to speak their language. Don't be shy to ask them for recommendations, whether it's their favorite cafe, the best vintage store in the area, or a local event happening in the city. You might also want to explore local markets like the Marché Bastille or Marché d'Aligre. These bustling markets offer a glimpse into everyday Parisian life and are a great place to interact with locals. Remember, the best travel experiences often come from unexpected encounters and spontaneous conversations, so step out of your comfort zone, engage with the locals, and let your Parisian adventure be enriched by these personal connections. Scene 10. Safety tips. Safety is paramount, even in the City of Lights. As you navigate Paris, it's vital to stay vigilant, especially in crowded areas. Tourist hotspots can attract pickpockets, so keep your belongings close and your awareness heightened. Paris is generally a safe city, but like anywhere else in the world, it's wise to avoid potential tourist scams. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, safeguarding your belongings is crucial. Whether you're traveling on the bustling Paris metro or enjoying a croissant at a busy cafe, keep your bags and valuables where you can see them. Consider using a money belt or a theft-proof backpack for added security. Paris is a city to fall in love with, not to worry about. By keeping your wits about you and prioritizing your safety, you can fully immerse yourself in the Parisian charm. With these safety tips, you're ready for a worry-free Parisian adventure. Scene 11. Farewell and thanks. We've come to the end of our virtual journey through Paris, but your real adventure is just beginning. We hope that this guide has given you a taste of what this magical city has to offer. Remember, the best way to discover Paris is to immerse yourself in its culture, engage with the locals, and let the city surprise you with its hidden gems. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for notifications on our future travels. Until next time, bon voyage, and see you on our next flight.